sometimes, in the darkness of despair, a light will find you. Sometimes you don't need a king or a demon. Sometimes you don't need to be immortal. And sometimes, when the greatest fall, the rest rise up. Not all roads lead to him.
That's easy.
But Fanatics did.
어떤 길은 저를 통합니다.
Translates the stage, but the rest of the roster the same. The bot lane was the best of spring. If they can build off that, then Fnatic have got a lot to work with now. Dagda, of course. I came in looking up that legend in the mid lane from T1 Esports Academy, debuting on the stage. But I haven't talked about Heretics, and we're going to give them their due, considering that this roster is sticking together as five once again from the start of this year with mild expectations moving up.
Some sort of AD carry pick for upset just to try and set yourself up for success. So I think you've got decent answers here on both sides, but the first pick, Yunara, was not what I expected.
No. Which normally is that pairing with the Orianna.
Yeah, usually you see with the Orianna for that engage, but I think in this case, basically what they want to try and do is have Camilo play in that side lane threat with the Taliyah, and then have the Nocturne basically sit between both the lane that Camilo exists in and the other three members. And then at any point in time, you can have Camilo ult to try and help out and get in towards the rest of the team alongside Sheo.
And what a way to do it. Third most played champion of his career as well. Sorry, rather of last LCK Challenger split. And a good entry is Camilo already low on mana, and Poby's just trading off as the wave's in a great state. Poby going to be slow pushing. Camilo just bullied out a little bit and stick around, but Poby cancels his reset. He's level 6 now, though. All the shockwave takes. And flash away from Camilo. That's what it gets. Poby going to stick around.
Sheo going to end up spotting out the cow.
I think he should be fine, though. Just bop Sheo away. Time has been granted, but Razork now has to face with the Nocturne in the face. What I mean by that is the fact it's going to spy battle, and Sheo just wins it. Now Mickey's thinking, okay, can I do that again? But Sheo now level 6, can turn this with Paranoia. Camilo also with the Weaver's Wall. Mickey flashes over. It's round 2 because Razork does not have Cyclone available. Sheo leveraging that ult advantage, and as Mickey steps his way in, Sten looks for a re-engages the crash down, tethered up with a Fear Mickey, good disengagement, trample, now the ulti. Sheo has turned off the lights, flash in for the Knight, and he can't get the autos off, so Mickey's going to escape, but his summoners are now all down. Razork has to watch there while his Gromp goes down as well, and Sheo is now putting on a bit of a display.
Yeah, Mickey thought he could try and bait there, having the Ghost, but wasn't really able to set anything up, but now we get one more.
Let's look at top lane. The 1v1 begins. Oscar in trouble. The equalizer down. It's good spacing here, but Carlton has to walk over the hot flames, but he misses the Natopo strike right in the thigh. Gets Chris up. You hate to see it, but first blood over to Oscar Rinnan off the back of a mistake. Now is there another? Mickey going to be slowed down as Blackett goes into melee range. Gets one in for himself. He's got his ulti. No, he does not. He's only level 5, so he can't do anything but stand there and get pummeled as Poby helps get 2 more kills over to Fnatic. A 3-for-1 start. Poby shoved away, stunned in place, but the damage isn't there. Spring, because I'd almost constantly say, oh, there's a lead on upset. Look how good it looks. Now Mickey sending up another one. Camilo has just been delivered. Ham, cheese, and tomato. Put it together. You got a sandwich for upset. 3 kills about to be hand delivered to him as well. Setting up the second skin. All he needs to do is get the auto down. Camilo's bought some time, but upset will pay with the crime.
Razork on the buy. Now it's Razork on the Wukong who's going to be able to set him up for these later game fights. Carlson trying to get a bit of revenge here, though.
He's thinking, I could have done it the first time. Let's do it again. The Topo strikes onto Oscar Rinnan, and he's hit everything this time. Flash away. Oscar gets out. Electro Harpoon as he sits in the danger zone. And building up a brilliant bridge for Fnatic to play through. You talked about how important this Orianna is. Maybe sooner rather than later as Equalizer going to go down. Fnatic looking for a play top. Sheo with the counter. The Paranoia, beautiful. Carlton gets his just dessert. Finally, Oscar Rinnan's in the dirt.
Because now he gets to walk up towards this objective, and it'll more than likely be Oscar Rinnan who has to invest the TP, but the engage.
It's a good one, though. Sheo matches it with a flash as well. And a quick flee, but where are you going to go? Poby stuck too. And Camilo, bit of revenge surf through the mid lane.
Whereas you're only really looking at Yunara for Flackett on the opposite side.
The engage started off by Sten, though, an early team fight set up, double seismic shove, equalizer on the back line. Messy start, but Mickey goes in, gets two-man pulverized. It's upset reposition. Sheo with the ulti, but who's he going to hit? He goes for the cow. Okay, that's Bio. For now, we look on the right side of the fight as Razork gets on out, and a Weaver's Wall comes in better late than never as Fnatic are a man down. Their engage is down, and Team Heretics are looking down at the third dragon of the game.
Poby didn't pull the trigger on the ultimate though, so Fnatic still trying to play off of this, see if they can make that big shockwave hit.
But Flackett can't transcend anymore. That's an advantage. Seismic shove misses. Look at the Herald. An engage from the right side of our screen. Razork is looking for a target onto Camilo. The engage train gets a flash. And Camilo will run for his life. Razork worth a shot there as the summoner down. But the dragon still not taken. It's in stalemate.
So something was up now. TP coming up towards his top side.
The seismic shove on a clone to start us off. Look at the left side of the fight at 3k. Atakan going down, zoned out well, and the smite will come through. It's actually auto to death with the shockwave from Poby. Hits a two-man. Exhaust while Flackett run through his life, while the right side of the fight is Carlson taking on the world, but the world won. Flash over the wall. Sten escapes. Camilo's slow, but he's out too. The front line that can walk in. No fear in his eyes as the Weaver's Wall zones out half of them. Razork with an ulti, but it's suboptimal. He gets blown up as upset into the back line, but Paranoia strikes then with a Magnet Storm. He'll be crying tonight. A double over to Flackett as Carlson takes the rest. And Team Heretics, this game, they know what's best.
Sheo going to find Razork as he comes through here.
He's just going to walk at him, 2 levels the difference. A Fear about to find his mark as well. Not into the clone, but the real thing. And Paranoia again strikes him. Cyclone, but Poby can't get the finishing damage onto Flackett. Crashdown stops him in his way, and Poby needs retribution here. Fnatic needs something, and understand they'll find exactly that. Poby gets his first kill of the LEC, but for Fnatic, it only stops a play that's hurting them so much. Upset cleanses away, but Sheo's also nearby, but
Sheo, as you can see, just sitting in between both of these waves means that he can ult to wherever he needs to go.
Paranoia might just beat a zone off, but a Weaver's Wall shows you that Team Heretics are serious. But an engage from Mickey with a 3-man shockwave sets Razork to find them all. Upset on a shutdown on a Flackett. That dive was huge. Carlson ulti's out, but he's free food. A game ain't over till it's over till the Nexus falls, and Camilo might see that as he flashes over the wall, but Poby there to match, sidesteps the seismic shove, and with movement speed coming from distance, all it takes is one more ball, and Camilo will drop another shutdown over to the goat.
And that's Sheo without flash, without ultimate, which means it's without contest from Heretics. It'd be suicidal to try and go in here and Sten's about to learn this.
Out. Mickey takes the blast going over with him, he'll flash, but that'll be a waste as Razork follows him over. Dragon for free as well.
The second you start kind of ceding control, it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Carlson starts this off though. He rams in as Weaver's Wall is out again. Fnatic on the wrong side of it. They're split away, but Poby has the range over the wall. Sheo's already pulled the Paranoia out as a bit of damage onto Team Heretics jungle. Razork has flashed in. Shockwave finds none of them though, but it's still going to be mitigated by the fact that Upset has a death wish. He wants Team Heretics' death rather on a silver platter. Camilo Sten, the last remnant here, and Fnatic, they decided to die. They decided to send Agent Upset in to get the job done.
It took a little bit of time, but Fnatic managed to make the play work. The dash from Flackett only keeps him momentarily safe from the shockwave as Mickey wants to keep it up.
His flash won't matter in the end, but Adil still sends a ball right in for delivery. This will be the end. A game that Team Heretics had in the palm of their hands that Fnatic had to execute the clench back, and Sten, his Magnet Storm will be in vain. An ace, a 9-1-4 Kaiser, a debut for Poby, but man, I'd be lying if I didn't say that Upset carried the hell out of those fights with Mickey.
Incredible comeback from Fnatic.